Yeah, one thing about when I come to like pricing and stuff, never lowball yourself.
Yeah.
If they're coming to you for a specific type of design, like especially your style, always have them pay your price. Do not let them lowball you.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
That's true. That's
If
true.
they come to you, then why not? Them expecting the price that you give them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you there's a book called Breaking the Time Barrier. If you guys heard of it at all, I don't know. It's like it's about like pricing. Like some people price by hour, but if there's someone like you where you're like, okay, I want a character real quick. You can't be like, okay, it's $20 an hour, and then you
Right.
finish it in an hour, and you only got $20
Right.
with your
No,
character.
don't charge by an hour. Just
You got-
charge by
Quality.
Yeah, quality.
Yeah,
It's always
like-
about quality.
Cause like I could put mad detail in one thing.
Right.
It could only take me like 30 minutes. I'm not gonna charge you $10. That's crazy.
Of course not.
Exactly. So like,
Especially for branding. If it's for a brand,
Yeah.
then definitely charge the market price.
if you're an illustrator and you're doing a comic book, somebody is contracting you to do a comic book, you can't like just charge them that one fee. You have to be like royalties because
Oh, yeah.
your stuff is gonna get reprinted, and the company's gonna make so much money while you're over here suffering because you just got paid one time.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially royalty. Like take a percentage out of whatever they're making from your design.
Exactly.
Like a profit wise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One thing about it is like if they ask you to design something and they're not ready to take the design, charge them for the late fees.
Yeah.
Charge them for that because some designers like to tell you to design something for them. And you tell them the price and then they tell them, all right, they're not ready yet for the design. And then when you order the design, it's like, are they going to use it or not? Then they keep asking for, oh, no, we're ready for it. Then they tell you that they're not ready for it. Then they're ready, they're not ready for it. So there's a point where you're going to have to charge for late fees.
Oh yeah, definitely put late fees in contract and also kill fees. Kill
Kill
fees is really
fees.
nice to have on contract, especially if you've done like half of the work and then
Oh my gosh.
and then you finish the job completely, but the client wouldn't want to pay the rest of it. You could just send them email or whatever and tell them that if you don't pay it this certain amount at this time, I would just kill the project and everything that I've done so far, I get to keep. You get nothing.
Yeah, seriously, like, kill fees. Okay, I realize it's like this seems like an evil thing, but like I think at one point when business is real legit business, you learn to be like 10% evil because you have to.
Right.
With contracts, it's all about. It's not even evil. Contracts is to basically keep you civil.
Yeah.
It's the worst case scenario. Like, okay, if you decide you want to be a douchebag
Mhm.
and drop everything,
Oh, no.
I don't even know. Like, I lost the place, so I don't even know where I'm
We're
gonna
talking
keep
about
up.
kill fees and
Oh yeah.
and about being a douchebag.
Oh yes. So business, I think is. I don't know if you guys think of it this way, but business is like when you do a contract, it's to keep the peace. It's like worst case scenario.
Oh, yeah,
like,
of course.
hey, I'm gonna keep my part up. You keep your part up. If you don't keep your part up, I'm taking you to court, or worse, come to your house with a bat. But if you
Yeah, that's too old.
Not promote violence or
I-
redeem it from.
I would
Probably.
go with lawyers.
lawyers, yeah.
That's the civil
But
rights
the thing is, if you make me take you to court, it's gonna cost you way more money because you have to pay my lawyer now.
No, definitely.
So instead of it's going to cost you more than $1,000 just to pay my lawyer. So instead of you paying me the little fee I'm charging you, you're gonna over here try to, go over my head like, oh well, I don't feel like paying you today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep my money, keep your art, and then they're like, no, I'm taking you to court. I'm breaking your house. No, I'm gonna. But that's why I think like being a designer, you have to be type business. And I know
Right.
because like a lot of designers, like some of them don't like to be business. They like to be like, oh, I'm just gonna be an artist, and everything's gonna end up all good, and it's like
That's how you
rainbows
live
and.
poor.
That's how you end up poor.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you end up being poor as an artist.
You have to be like at least 5% evil because you have to know how much you're worth. Not really evil.
I wouldn't say evil. Like,
Yeah.
don't be a pushover.
Basically. But damn it. Like it's not evil, yeah. It's assertive. Because once you learn how to really, stand up for yourself and say, okay, I'm worth this much.
Right.
Like I'm worth like I find that after 2 years I cannot make less than $2,000 a project. Because if people at Disney World are getting so and so dollars,
5 digits.
5 digits,
6 digits.
and I'm over here working my butt off by myself, like there's no team but me, and they're like, no, we don't want to pay you that much. How does that doesn't work,
Right.
you know? But anywho,
But like a
Yeah.
easier way to look at it is like if you go into a store, you will pay for an item, right? You wouldn't just pay half price unless you have a coupon.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And no, there are no coupons for design. If you come to Hikage Studio with a coupon, we will flag you with stuff.
Blacklist you
15% off.
Huh?
15% off during the holidays.
during the holidays. If you bring
Holiday
us a
rates go up.
because we need time to enjoy our holidays as well.
Exactly. If I have to leave my family, every time I have to leave my family to do anything, if I can't chill with the babe, if I can't chill with my family, your price is going up. Right, Derek?
Way up.
Way up.
Why are you yawning? What are you doing?
Are you yawning? Get out the shot. You're done.
These sensors live.
Don't be tired.
Sensors live when you yawn.
Yeah, pixel is about.
Oh yeah, it's put a thing over it.
What's going on?
No, you're tired.
No, I'm not tired.
We were only out till 1, Kush.
Oh,
We're turning up tonight, guys.
I know, right? Again,
Turning up tonight.
2 nights straight.
But yeah, like, it's a thing of respect, and I realize like it's crazy because I've been hearing about people talking about pitching and how you get your clients now, and like I'm not like really talking down to people that do pitch, but they're talking about how designers should not battle against each other. Like, say if I see Kush or Z inside of one, what? I'm like here, I'm like, what is this? If I walk into an office and I see Kush and Z going for a client, I probably should not go into that same thing and be like, okay, I'm gonna compete against them because, like, you know, just out of an honorable thing,
Yeah.
you're taking food out of their mouths if
Right.
you win,
It's
and if they win, they're taking food out of your mouth. You're gonna have bad blood,
Yeah.
so you have to walk away from it. It's like, and the thing about it is, since there's so much of us now,
Yeah.
clients can do that. They can be like, okay, I'm gonna have everybody come in, and everybody's gonna pitch, and then somebody can be like, okay, Kadeem, you charge less, but I want you to take Z's design that he had.
Right.
They can do that because you pitch your idea.
Right.
And that's the most effed up thing. And
That is.
there's a lack of respect for us nowadays.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
why like it's better for us to strike out on our own and kind of learn from each other. Like even though if you're a freelancer, you shouldn't go on your own. And like you should go on your own, but I'm saying you shouldn't like be on my island. I'm not gonna talk to anybody. You need to know stuff.
Yeah.
Would
You know-
rather freelance with companies than for people. I would rather freelance with companies
Yeah,
than for people.
because you'll be with other people.
Because some people, you don't know what they're doing, you don't know what their background is.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to like paying up front and paying what you're supposed to pay, they seem like they don't have it.
They jerk you around,
And
yeah.
they start jerking you around for something that they're trying to start up for themselves, which they don't have anything to start up with.
Exactly.
So it's like, even with family and friends, they do it the same way too. It's like you're not safe once you're a freelance artist. So if anything, I would just go with
Mhm.
the companies and other people, unless they're working for a company. They want to do something that they can't do.
Then you know, it's like with that whole thing, when you involve family,
Mhm.
it creates rifts.
It can be messy, yes.
Yeah, it gets
definitely
messy.
can.
It's like unless they're on the same exact page as you,
Right.
if they don't know, you know, what you need to get your work done,
Mhm.
it'll become, you know, a hindrance, and you get so annoyed. I don't do that.
It's all about compromising. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, if you know you give something and they give something, and both of you could like collaborate without any like, I guess, friction, then you know, good for you.
Yeah.